Yo, what up everybody? It's me, Fitness65. I haven't made a video in a while. Most of the videos that I did were non-wrestling related because I didn't want to talk that much about wrestling, and I wanted to venture into doing sports and video games and whatever, but just thought I'd give my quick thoughts about The Rock returning to Monday Night Raw and guest hosting WrestleMania. When I saw the footage on YouTube of The Rock coming back and going on the mic. I mean, when I found out that The Rock was going to be on Raw, well, when I saw the video, I was just shocked because many people didn't feel that many people didn't think that The Rock was going to show up on Raw, let alone guest host WrestleMania. I mean, there were a lot of names thrown out there that were going to be the ones showing up on Raw and guest hosting WrestleMania. Names like Sting, Bob Barker, Justin Bieber. There were other names like that were thrown out there. Also Stone Cold Steve Austin. Many people didn't know who it was going to be, and they didn't think it was going to be The Rock, let alone him actually showing up and doing what he did on Raw, which was pretty nice to see. But The Rock, it ended up turning out being, it turned out to be The Rock who was going to be the one guest hosting WrestleMania, and he showed up, and he just looked fantastic. Like, he didn't miss a beat. He looks like he's in real good shape. Didn't miss a beat on the mic, as he was just going on, like, he just went on the mic and he just didn't show no rust on the mic. He owned the Miz, but more importantly, he owned John Cena. Like, all the stuff that he said about John Cena, he just completely owned John Cena on the mic, and it was just crazy to see what he did to John Cena on the mic. And it'll be interesting to see what kind of response John Cena has to what The Rock said about him, because he just completely owned him, and he also completely owned Michael Cole, which was expected, because every time him and Michael Cole are always in the same building, or when he back in the Attitude Era, he always owned Michael Cole and said all this stuff about Michael Cole, so it was no surprise that he went after Michael Cole. So that was pretty funny. And it was also interesting, like I said again, what he said about John Cena, and it'll be interesting to see what kind of response John Cena has. But for now, The Rock is back. The Rock is back. He's going to be guest hosting WrestleMania. He was back on Raw. We haven't seen him since 2000. Well, last time I seen The Rock was in a WWE ring or in a WWE building was back in 2004, and I believe that was when he was a part of that whole Mick Foley Evolution type thing, or I believe the Eugene thing. Well, back in 2004, back in 2005 or whatever, with the whole Eugene and him thing, where he went and helped Eugene because Coach was bullying him. That was the last time I remember him. Those are the last two appearances I remember him seeing. Also the Diva Search. Yeah, the Diva Search was also the last time I saw him. But yeah, it was good to see him. Looks good. Looked good on the mic. It was nice seeing him own Cena, because it's saying stuff about Cena that many people are afraid in the WWE to say about him, but he ended up saying it, and I'm surprised that the WWE was able to let him say all that stuff about John Cena, but he did. And it'll be interesting to see what John Cena had, what kind of response John Cena has to what The Rock said, because he completely owned him, and he completely owned the John Cena fans, as they just had no words or whatever to say after what The Rock said about John Cena. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens from there, and what The Rock will do at WrestleMania, what kind of altercation he has with John Cena at WrestleMania, or what they're going to do with him at WrestleMania as the guest host. And now WrestleMania has gotten a lot more interesting now, because let's face it, there was no type of match at WrestleMania that made you want to order that WrestleMania pay-per-view. Like, there was the matches they had on there were Alberto Del Rio, Edge, or the matches that are rumored are Alberto Del Rio, Edge, and Christian, Wade Barrett and the Undertaker, or Undertaker Triple H, which is being thrown out there, Undertaker Sting. Well, there is talk about Undertaker Sting, but we all know that's not going to happen. And from what I heard, Sting is not going to be signing with the WWE. He's going to be signing some kind of contract with TNA. So that kind of sucks, because I was hoping Sting would be the one to face the Undertaker or sign some type of Legends deal with the WWE, but that's not going to end up happening, as from what I heard, Sting is going to be signing with TNA and having some kind of contract with TNA, which is going to suck, but that's what happened. And also there's other matches like with the Core versus the New Nexus, and Cody Rhodes versus Rey Mysterio. But there, other than that, there really isn't any. And CM Punk versus Randy Orton. But other than that, there really isn't a match that out there that would jump at you or make you order this pay-per-view. But now with The Rock guest hosting and not knowing what he's gonna do at WrestleMania 27, now it just makes me kind of interested, and a lot of people interested in WrestleMania now, because The Rock is returning to WrestleMania, and many people don't know what he's gonna do. Is he gonna have a match with John Cena? Is he gonna have some kind of altercation with John Cena? I mean, what's gonna happen at WrestleMania 27 with him? Like, what are they gonna do with him at WrestleMania 27? And now people are buzzed about that, and now they're interested in seeing what's gonna happen at WrestleMania 27. And I'm interested, and it's got me kind of curious, and makes me want to kind of order WrestleMania 27 just based on The Rock being on there and what he's gonna do at the pay-per-view, and if he's gonna have some altercation with John Cena. So this is good. It got WWE. I mean, it's good. There's a lot of buzz now in the IWC, and a lot of buzz now about The Rock returning and what he's gonna do at WrestleMania 27. It's good to see The Rock back, because it's been a long time since this man's been in a WWE ring, and it's finally good to see this guy back in the ring and being good and never missing a beat on the mic, and just completely owning people like usual, like he did in the Attitude Era. So that's just my quick thoughts about The Rock returning to Monday Night Raw and guest hosting WrestleMania 27. Just giving you my quick thoughts about that. I'm happy. I enjoy his work. He was always my favorite superstar in the Attitude Era, well, along with Stone Cold Steve Austin, although I liked Austin more for some reason than The Rock. But when Austin got injured, I started leaning more towards The Rock, sort of like with Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, when Bret Hart kind of disappeared and they were kind of focusing more on Shawn Michaels and pushing him more. I started liking Shawn Michaels more than Bret Hart. That's kind of what happened with The Rock and Steve Austin. When Steve Austin got hurt, I still like Steve Austin, but I kind of like The Rock a little bit more. But now it's good to see him back, and it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do with him and what kind of part he's going to play, what he's going to do at WrestleMania 27 as guest host. But yeah, that's my quick thoughts. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Give me your quick thoughts of The Rock returning to Monday Night Raw, and what you think he's gonna do as guest host, and if you're gonna order WrestleMania 27 just based on The Rock returning and guest hosting WrestleMania 27. That's my video. Fitness 65 out. Remember to give me your thoughts. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a positive comment, or subscribe if you enjoy my videos or enjoyed this video. And until then, Fitness 65 out. Peace.